Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Dorbin number 125B. This is a piece of bronze, what we would call V-cushion. Weather stripping is what this is. This is obviously just a small 10-inch sample, but will perfectly serve purpose for this video. Bronze V-cushion is a tested, tried and true and incredibly long-lasting sort of weather stripping that you'll see installed on residential applications all the time. Dorbin has this at 1 inch wide. Okay, the uncompressed dimension looks like it's about 5/16. You can see that will certainly compress down to a margin that would allow you to install it on an opening that has an eighth of an inch gap at each side of the door. So I wouldn't be concerned with it being, if it was a 16th, that's going to be too much to really smash in there. So about an eighth of an inch is going to work out really well. This is material thickness is 63 10,000ths. Let's take a look at that. Get my caliper. Don't trust that dimension very much, although I have no reason not to trust it. Oh yeah, it's quite small. Yeah, well, putting my caliper on it, yeah, that's what it is. My caliper tells me that it's 0.007. So Dorbin is saying 0.0063. I have no reason to question it. My caliper tells me that it's a 10,000th of an inch within that range. V-cushion, you use your imagination. You can see why people, it is called this, you can see. This is available in a taped version as well, where there's literally a piece of two-sided tape that's on the back that you peel away and put onto the frame. I'm certainly not a fan of tape. I'm a fan of tape if there is no other way to install it, but nails would be the preferred method of attaching naturally. Before we get to the nails, I have seen this material installed, and generally people will replace this really in the event that over significant time there can be fatigue. But what's also very common is that someone will replace it because it's been unintentionally damaged, like moving furniture through the door and it gets torn off. That's really what happens. The material is incredibly effective and long-lasting. It is also purchased by people who, again, tried, true, tested, preferred. They're adding a new door and they want to use the original type equipment, or there's applications where the original type equipment is what is specified. I have sold this to, let's say, a university that's building a dorm room, and that dorm building was built 80 years ago. The new dorm building, they want to match the old, and regardless of thermal performance characteristics, historic matching is primary or paramount in those sorts of applications. Now to the nails. When you are ordering this material, you have to select it with or without nails. Nails required, nails not required. Now, it's a little funny how this has to get worked because Dorbin will only sell the nails in multiples of an ounce. The math that Dorbin publishes says that there's one nail for every 1.5 inch center to center. So every 1.5 inches, they want a nail. Everyone, myself included, agrees that that's too close. 4 inch, 3 inch, 5 inch, 8 inch, whatever your math is. But there are 65 nails in an ounce. So here is an idea, or here's an example. You might need 10 of these pieces, and they're all 8 foot long. Well, you sure don't want 1 ounce of nail for every, you may not want 1 ounce of nail for every 8 foot length. It turns out that 65 nails, 1.5 inch center to center. So what you'll want to do is determine how many nails center to center you're going to install your material. You'll realize that you will get 65 nails per ounce. You'll figure out how many lineal inch you have, divide that number by your. So that example will be, based on how many lineal inch you have divided by your center. That's how many nails. So let's say you ended up needing, whatever your math worked out, you want to buy 10 pieces, but you only are going to need 3 ounces of nails. So you would order 7 of them, nails not required. You'd order 3 of them, nails required. Or you could just order 10 of them, nails not required, and then search Dorbin nail, and then add the appropriate number of ounces to your cart based on your formula. So either way will work. It would be handy that Dorbin just said, okay, we're going to figure 1.5 per center to center and just include or not include based on the length. That's just not how they do it. And they've been in business since the late 1930s, and that works for them, and that's great for us too. The V cushion is one of a series of bronze Weatherstrip types that Dorbin has. They have the V cushion in 1 inch, 1 1/8, 1 3/8, 1 1/4, different sizes. They have the spring bronze, which comes in a roll in different sizes as well. They have, of course, the smaller version of this V cushion that you'll use on doors. They have a comprehensive offering of both bronze and zinc weather stripping for use on original equipment wood double hung windows, and here in Chicago those windows are everywhere in houses. So you can also purchase bronze or zinc weather stripping for wood double hung windows, either matching existing, repairing a window, historical preservation, things of that nature. Dorbin, the name is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up their full line catalog and review all of their weather stripping, primarily commercial, but this material is obviously intended for residential use. Any questions on the 125B bronze V cushion weather strip from Dorbin or any other Dorbin product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.